Hello there everybody, Sam Strains here and welcome back to the Railway and welcome back to my Christmas series of videos all about various different brands of model trains. Last week of course I looked at Wren and I showed you 16 different Wren locomotives, but this week it's going to be all things Hornby. So I think I've got 15 different locomotives that I've chosen for you. All of them are Hornby and they're the ones that I consider to be the best really. So yes, let's get going then with my big Hornby running session. Okay, here we go then with the first loco of the day, and we're starting off with some Pacifics. There she is then, the first engine, and this is the Hornby Railroad A4. Now in my opinion this is, well, arguably one of the best Hornby budget locos there is. I think they are just fantastic. But yeah, you can let me know if you agree. I put a little poll up there, so yes. And of course if you disagree, let me know in the comments which one you think is the best. So yeah, this one's Gadwell. What's the number on that one? It's number 4469. Very famous locomotive really because it was destroyed during the Second World War, but she has got a rake of the blood and custard, so ex-LNER coaches I suppose, and hopefully she'll look lovely with those. So okay then, let me get her up and running for you. And the second locomotive I'm going to be showing then is a very, very lovely one. This is the Hornby Princess Royal class, or just Princess Royal. This one is called Princess Elizabeth, I think, and she's got a nice big rake of the, what are they, the Stanier coaches perhaps? I don't know, they're LMS coaches. Anyway, let me get her up and running for you then. There she goes, what a beauty. Thirdly then, arguably one of the best Hornby Railways locomotives ever. It's probably my favourite actually. This is the Merchant Navy class in the BR Blue. This one is number 35005 Canadian Pacific, and she's pulling a whole range of different Pullman coaches, Hornby Railroad Pullman coaches. And yes, the Hornby Railroad Pullman coaches have certainly revolutionised lots of different railways, at least mine anyway. Okay, let me get this Canadian Pacific loco up and running then. There goes the Princess. Hang on, let me just step in front of the light. Okay, here she goes then. Look at that go. Okay, let's have a little running session with these three then. Look at that livery. Yes, the garter blue is absolutely beautiful, isn't it, on A4s? And here comes the LMS Maroon Princess Loco. Looking absolutely gorgeous. And now let's just wait for the Merchant Navy. And the BR Blue, of course. Just look at that. She's particularly well suited to Pullman coaches actually, which is why I always seem to stick those on her. Well, there you have it then folks, three lovely Hornby Pacifics. Time to move on then, because we've got a lot to get through today, so I'm going to whip these off the track on camera, sorry, off camera, and pop them into a siding together, and then I'll move on to the next three locomotives. Okay, let's do it. Alright, I'll let Gadwell go past once more. Alright then. Okay, I'll do that now then. Be right back in just a sec. Alright then, so there are the three Hornby Pacifics waiting in that siding together, and as always I'm going to build these sidings up as the running session goes on. But next up then, moving on from Pacifics, I'm going to move on to 440s. So here we are with the first pair of 440s, and they're both Hornby Schools class models, but the one at the front is the Hornby Railways version, and the one at the back is the Railroad version. So a little bit cheaper that one, but still a very, very lovely logo. And between them they're going to be pulling quite a big rake of Southern coaches, as you can see there, so hopefully that'll look nice with them. So let's get those started then, and yep, let's see how they go. Next up then, there's the Hornby County class, which is another 440, and at the back of her train, if we go over and look, you can see that there's also there's a second loco at the back, which is another county class. That one is the County of Devon, and the other one at the front is the County of Flint. So, okay, yep, let me get these going then with their lovely Great Western coaches, as you can see there. Okay, a little bit of juice then. There they go. Bit risky doing this. Banking, that's it. That one is a banker at the back. Not literally, you know, a banker. But yeah, there we go. It's running nicely. Okay, moving on to the next loco then. And this one is one of my favourite 440s. This is the Southern Class T9, and this one is running number 30119 in the sort of southern green, with some wagons behind her, as you can see there, the ocean wagons set. Okay, let me get her up and running as well then. There's the T9 looking really lovely. Oh, and let's see if we can see the county class. Yep. And because they're basically the same locomotive, they run at perfectly the same speed, so you can do this sort of pull-push sort of thing quite easily. And the schools class locos, of course, they are totally different mechanisms, but again, luckily they seem to be very similar in terms of speed, so that's something you can do with those. Looking very lovely. Yeah, you might know that 440s are actually my favourite sort of wheel configuration, so yeah, if I get a chance to do a section on 440s, I'll definitely do it. So yeah, that's what we've got right now. The schools class, of course, made very famous because they were the most powerful 440s ever built. Well, in the UK at least. And just look at the size of them. From the top you would think they're 460s, wouldn't you? But no, they're not. Very impressive machines, I think. Okay, time to stop this lot then. Here comes the T9 right now, so I'll just give her a little stop there. Now we're just waiting on the other two. Here we go, here's the counties. Let me stop those there. You can only see one of them in the shot, I'm afraid. Even that is badly framed, hang on. There we go. Okay, and the schools class, or schools classes I should say, there they are. Okay, fine. Right, I'm going to take these off then and pop them into that siding, and then we'll move on to the next set of locos, which I believe will be tank engines. So yeah, let's give that a go. Okay, moving on then to tank engines. As you can see, I've got another double header here, and a lot of people on YouTube say that 040s are underrated and underrepresented on YouTube, so I thought I'd run a couple of them today. So there you have it, two Caledonian Railway 040s pulling a small rake of Caledonian coaches. So hopefully they'll look quite nice together in a little double header there. So yep, let me get those started for you. Alright, and next up then, a lovely model, this is one of my favourites that I bought this year, was the Hornby J50. And that one, I can't even see the number on that one. Is it 635? Lovely little 060 J50 there, and she's got some wagons, so she's got the Smith's Crisp Snacks and Nuts and the Prime Pork fans. Okay, so let me give her a little bit of juice then, here we go, and we'll get her up and running. There she goes. Okay, let's move on to the inner line then, and I'll show you what's going to be running on there. And here on the inner line, I've got yet another set of double headers. These two are quite different, both LMS of course, but the one at the front there is the Fowler 4P, number 2311, and the one at the back is the smaller Ginty, or 3F, which is number 7414. And between them, they're going to be pulling 4 little LMS coaches, which should hopefully look quite nice with those, so excuse me while I just jump over here. Okay, let me get these started then, and we'll have a little running session with the tank engines. Alright, there we go. Yep, very nice to do a tank engine session once in a while. A few people have been asking for them. I think A.B. Pullen was asking to see more tank engines, and I forget who else it was, but yeah, sorry about that. Whoever you are, I hope this is okay for you. I think these two look really lovely together. I don't think I've ever put these together before in a double header, but yeah, I think they look really smart together. Could probably pull a lot more than just these 4 as well. And the 040s, of course. Certainly don't get them to run very often, but yep, between them they're actually very good pullers. They could probably pull, I don't know, 6-7 coaches between the two of them. Very nice and heavy they are. Where's the J50? Come on, please appear. There we go. I love it when these timings work out. So yes, a very, very highly recommended model actually. I do recommend the J50 a lot. Quite, you know, not too expensive, and also a very good quality and a very highly detailed model. Just right, really. Okay, I think it's about time to stop these then, and I'll show you the last set of locos. Very excited about those, got some real crackers to show you. Okay, time to stop this lot then. Let me stop those 040s just there. Yep, that's fine. And it looks like the J50 and the LMS tank engines are going to arrive at the same time, so let me just get those to stop. There we go. Right, now take these off and pop those into the siding for you then, and then we'll move on to the final set of locos of the day. Okay, and here's an update on these sidings as we stand then. I think there's 13 locos out here now. So yes, looking quite nice. Alright, so time then to move on to the final round, and the theme of this one is going to be freestyle. So yeah, a bit of a mixture this time. So here we go, I'll show you to the next loco. Okay, this one then is the Gresley P2, and it's just a massive but beautiful locomotive. And yeah, this one has got a rake of teak coaches, as you can see behind it, going under the bookshelf there. And this one also has TTS sound installed, and so did Gadwell actually, but I never ran the sound today on Gadwell, but I will do with this one. So I'm going to go over to the controls then and get the sound on first. I'll probably give her a few whistles and then we'll get her going. So yep, I'll go and do that now then. Of course, Hornby make a lot of diesels as well, and I don't have very many of them, but I do have a few, so I thought I'd better run at least one. So I've chosen one of my favourite Hornby ones, which is this one, and it's the Warship class. I don't know what it is about them, but they just seem to be quite formidable in a way. So yeah, I do like this one. I'm going to get this one running for you, so here we go. There she goes. Okay, moving on then to the final loco of the day. And this is one that I've never shown before. This is a 9F, and I have shown the black one before, of course, but I've never shown this lovely, beautiful BR green one, the Evening Star. So I do need to review this at some point, but for now, let me get her started. She's got some of the ex-LNER coaches in the blood and custard and maroon. So, okay, I'll go to the controls and we'll get her started then. The final and the biggest locomotive. So there you go then, you've seen all of the locos I'm going to show today. Of course it's only a fraction of the Hornby locos I have, but I think it's probably some of the better ones. Especially that 9F, look at that. I'll get some better shots of her in a second, but yeah, I really like that one. P2 looking lovely with the coaches, and here comes the 9F into view. Wow, look at that. All those wheels, and as you can see, quite a good puller as well. Look at all those coaches. There's the warship, looking a bit strange, bless her, amongst all the steamers, but not to worry, everybody's welcome here. Ooh, I think she might even be the star of the day today. You'll have to let me know in the comments which one was your favourite. I might have to go ahead and say the 9F, but I do love them all, to be honest. But yeah, that one, just because it's new probably. But yeah, I do like that one, I must admit. Here we go, we've got the 9F and the 2P, sorry, the P2 coming towards us. Yeah, it's not quite a 2P, is it? There we go, you can see all the coaches there, of course. We'll just wait for the warship, and then we'll call it a day, I think. There she comes, slowly but surely. Okay, I think it's time then for my favourite part of the video, which is where I stop them all and put everything into that siding and then show it all together. Okay, I'll do that now. Okay, time to cut all these out then. Let me stop the warship in front of you there. There she goes. And the absolutely gorgeous 9F, Evening Star. We stop her there. And now I've got a challenge. I've got to try and stop this, well, the P2. Right in front of you. Yeah, about there. And a whistle please, if you will, P2. There we go. Let's do a big one. There you have it then, so I'm going to stick these into that siding then, and the next thing you're going to see is all of them together. Okay, here we go then. Well, there you have it then, folks. That is all 16 locomotives of the day. I really do hope you enjoyed that. I think I did. That was definitely a good, fun running day for me. All Hornby, so yes, hope you did like that. If you did, please feel free to leave a like or even a comment on the video, because I do love it when you guys get in touch. And also, you can check out the Facebook and Twitter pages if you'd like to, and they're at facebook.com/samstrains and twitter.com/samstrains. Also, don't forget, if you want your pictures or drawings up on the wall, you can email them in to samstrains@outlook.com, and I will print those off and put them up on the wall of fame for you. But for now, that's just about it, folks. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I'll see you all very soon. Cheers, everybody.